Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Mohammed Hamid Hussein. Today we are going to talk about the system that we create, which is game. The name of the game is Flappy Bird. So we start with Razi first to demonstrate the game.
Alright, so my name is Razif Zamri. So I will demonstrate the game first. And first, we just need to run this application. Just run Java. Then waiting for pop up the program. And when we see this program, we can see the first interface when a user will see. So what we can see is the image of Flappy Bird and also background of the game. And also we have two button, which is the button it will go the start game button will go to choose Flappy Bird page, and also the leaderboard button will go to the leaderboard. So I will clicking the leaderboard first. So as you can see here, we can see the value of leaderboard and the list of a player that have at their name. So what we can do is we can see of their name, and also we can filter which is the name which you want, or maybe your name. So for example, I want to see my name, Razi Zamri. So just type search Razi Zamri. So when we done, then clicking the filter button. When we clicking, so we only see Razi Zamri. So my score is 302. So that's all from the leaderboard page. Now we go to the start game button. Then when we need to clicking, so when we clicking, we can choose which Flappy, which Flappy you want. So we see here, we can see the button. So the button will go to the next Flappy. So I will clicking a right button. So just clicking. So as you can see here, we can see the another Flappy. So you can choose. So I want to choose Flappy Boat. So when we choose, you need to click the button go to play this game. So here we go. Then this is a Flappy Bird game, which is Flappy Bird Java. You can see this Flappy Bird Java. And to play this game, you must to press spacebar, which is when you press the spacebar, the Flappy will jump. So if you clicking the spacebar, the Flappy will jump. So how it works and how the game is works, see this. So you need to concentrate with this game, and you need to pass the part. So if I'm not pass of the part, or maybe you hit the part, the game is over. So you can see this, my score 9. So which is I had passed I have passed the part, a 9 part. So that's how the score is works. And if you want to restart again, you must to clicking Q like this. So you just play game again, and that's how the game is works. So we go to the add to leaderboard, which is you have score a lot of score you have. So if you want to put the leaderboard, you must to clicking add to leaderboard button, and this is your score, right? So you must type your name. So for example, Haikal. So when you type Haikal, you need to click it submit button to put it in the list. So when I clicking, then you can see, congratulations, you are ranked 11 on the leaderboard, which is the name of the Haikal have been put it inside the leaderboard. So clicking OK, and you can see this 11 Haikal too. So after then, with this add to leaderboard, you can clicking adds to go to the choose leaderboard page. So that's how the game is works, and the mistake is done. So I will show you the structure of the file, which is the class file and the image file. So we go to the first one, the class file. So as you can see here, we put it the file inside this folder, which is we call SSC. It is a short form for source, SOURCE, sumber. And then we put it inside a subfolder we call com or slash Flappy Bird. And inside it, then we can see the file, which is you can see the app.java, which is the class that have been in the hub talk and Korean talk about it. We can see here database connection, .java, app.java, flappy.java, until all of it set flappy.java. So here we can we put it inside com slash flappybit folder. And now we go to the folder resources, which is subfolder from source. I will open it, and you can see here flappybit img folder, which is a subfolder flappybit flappy img, and you can see here the Flappy Bird, various of Flappy Bird. Yeah, which we save it inside this folder. And now pipes. So pipes, we save the bottom pipes and top pipes. And the last one is SFX. So SFX, which is called sound effect. Even though we save the sound effect, we also save the background music of the game. So this is background music and choose flappy.wav on we use WAV as a format to to for this sound effect. And this back button, cursor, PNG, Flappy Bird, and leaderboard BG, just put it resources. I mean like SRC resources, then you will see back button until leaderboard BG. And also we put it tutor run program, which is when maybe ada you can see you can search for this project, you can look out for this nota, and you can run in your laptop. And that's all. That's all from this structure of the file. Yeah, that's all. And I will to pass to the next presenter. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Ahmad Hairudin, and this is my group members, Razi bin Zamri and Muhammad Idham bin Hussein. Today we will be presenting our project, which is the development of game Flappy Bird. Alright. To provide an overview, this Flappy Bird clone was designed with a focus on key functionalities, design choice, and challenges addressed during development. The goal of this project is to offer an improvement in functionalities and aesthetic. Right, next. Next. Oh, okay. Okay. All right, next, we were gonna be core functionality. The core functionality of this game revolves around two key aspects. First is user interface. The UI is designed to provide a seamless experience with easy navigation for gameplay and leaderboard access. Number two, gameplay mechanic. Players control a bird by tapping a space to navigate through obstacle and score points without colliding with pipe. Next. All right, next slide is bird customization. One interesting feature of the game is bird customization. First is selection. Players can choose from a variety of unique and vibrant bird design. And then aesthetic. This adds a fun and customizable element that enhance player engagement. Next slide is leaderboard integration. To create a competitive element, the game includes leaderboard integration. The first is real-time updates. The leaderboard displays score in real time, providing immediate feedback to players. And then SQL database. We use an SQL database to store and manage player scores accurately and efficiently. Next. After that, collision detection algorithm. The collision detection algorithm plays a crucial role in this game. Bounding board. First is bounding boards. The bounding boards algorithm is used to detect collision between the bird and the pipes. And then optimization. The algorithm is optimized to ensure smooth gameplay without any lag. Next slide is dynamic pipe generation. Dynamic pipe generation adds an extra challenge for player. First is regular interval. Pipes are generated at consistent interval to maintain the pace of the game. Number two, randomized gaps. The gap size between the pipes are randomized to increase difficulty and keep player engaged. All right. And then last slide for me, addressing development challenges. To ensure a smooth gaming experience, we address several development challenges, including smooth gameplay, their optimized timer for rendering and pipe generation, and then responsive UI, dynamic adjustment to component based on screen size for optimal display. And the last one, database connectivity, using prepared statements and connection polling for efficient and secure data management. That concludes my section. Thank you for your attention. And now I will hand over to Idham to continue the presentation.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Idham bin Hussein. Today I'm gonna explain about the UML diagram and use case diagram. First, we go to the UML diagram. So what we have to know about UML diagram is this class diagram represent the structure of the relationship between the Flappy Bird games. So we go to the first class, which is we can see here the class name app. In this class, there is no attribution, but there is a method that we use in this class, which is a main method. If you can see here, main arguments string void, and then the next method that we use is set custom cursor frame to customize the cursor for the games. And then next we go to the menu panel class. In this class, there's attribution attributes frames. The game, which is the game window frame used for the game window frame. Next, background, which is the background that we can see in this game earlier. Next, that text is a start text and leaderboard text is a label to recognize the part that we into it. And then there's a method that we use, paint component, which is the to render the menu, and then start game of course to start game, and then open leaderboard to which is a button to open the leaderboard. And then next we go to the Flappy Bird class. In this class, there is maybe four attribute that we use. First is board width and board height to define the game dimension, which is the size of the that people can see the games frames. And then birds, they represent the bird's character, pipes, so people can see the pipes, yeah. And then next we go to the method that we use in this class. First, paint component, so same as the later earlier class, which is to render the game, reset, of course, to reset the games, and then move to handle the bird and pipe movements, and then action perform to respond the user actions. And then the last one is key pressure to handle the key inputs. And then next we go to the select Flappy class. There's three attributes that we use in this class, which is frames, of course, the same, backgrounds in image, bird image. Then the method that we use in this class also the same, which is select Flappy to because there is several birds that we use in this game. So user can choose which birds that they want to play with. And then next start game, we have selected bird, of course, and then previous bird to replay that. And then the next bird. And then we go to the next class, which is menu leaderboard. Also, in this class, there is attribute for frame and backgrounds. And then the method that we use is menu leaderboards to 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 retrieve leaderboard data from the database. And then they say it's all the same as the previous. And then we go to the leaderboard class. So in this class, attribute that we use is score to store a player score in the database. And then the method that we use is leaderboards doubles to construct and initialize the score, because a score in numbers, right? And then load the board data to load leaderboard data. And then the last class that we use is database connection. The purpose of this class is to handle the database connectivity. And then the methods that we use in this class is connect to establish a connection from a SQL database that we use. Then next we go to the use case diagrams. So what is the use case diagram used for? Use case diagram used to represent the functional requirement of system. So use case diagram focus on what system does and who system interact with. So if you guys can see here, there's two actors in this use case diagram, which is player and admin. Player is a main actor in this use case, and admin is a secondary actor. So the main user, which is player, is the user who interacts with the games, and the player can perform actions such as starting games, select birds, playing a game, viewing a leaderboard, and submit a score. And then admin in focus on managing database for leaderboard data or other admin tasks. And then we go to the first use case, which is start game. So this action set the game into motion, so player can start the games from the main menu. And then next, select bird. Before starting games, the player can select and choose a character to play with. And then the use case play game, the core. Shit. Habis ni lah. Kejap. Habis ni lah. Habis masa. Kejap. Aku buat link baru, kejap.
Itu recording tu.
Ni kat aku dah tulis ni, dia naik pop up. Tak boleh tekan lah. Kena stop share. Kejap, aku buat link baru.
Berapa? Dah, baik kau pakai ni. Pakai tu.
Pakai apa?
Baik pakai Google Meet sama je.
Meet record tak ada suara kan?
Hah?
Ha.
Ya.
Boleh.
Apa?
Remaining time 9 minit. Kejap.
Dia boleh lagi remaining time tu.
9 minit. Kejap. Boleh lagi. And then next we go to the play games use case, which is the core gameplay functionality in this use case, where players control the birds, avoiding the pipes and attempting to score points to get a high score. And then we go to the view leaderboard. The player can view the leaderboard to see the top scorers and their ranking compared to other players. So this use case retrieve data from the leaderboard database, which is SQL that we use. And then the last one is submit score. So after the player finish the game, they can submit a score to the leaderboards. So this require interaction between database to the to store the score. And then we go to the admin functionality, which is manage database. So in this use case, the admin manage the database to ensure that the leaderboard data is accurate and update and function correctly. So the use case specific to administrative tasks and does not involve the player. So the player doesn't have any access to this to manage the database. And so next we go to the conclusion. The conclusion that we can reach to in this game is a game that the game that player can play to play and select a customized character, which is birds, and play with to get a high score. And then we use integration and aesthetic, as I said earlier, aesthetic design to get a player to play in this game. And that's all from our explanation about this game. Thank you.